for Richmond to start things off. Golden with a touch, top of the key, and a brief one until he gets it back immediately from Wojcik. Gustafsson with the dribble. You go inside with a matchup on Peary. A drive, a hesitation, and a roll by Nathan Kao. Puts Richmond on the board first. They got him into a fadeaway jumper, but Kao, the third leading scorer, averaging 13 a game, gets the roll to start things off. Into the corner is Beattie. He jab steps twice, now goes baseline. Top of the key is Dees, and he drops. So Shaggy Dees puts the Explorers on top, 3-2. Wojcik to Gustafsson. Now on the far side, KO again. Now they'll go Golden. Golden tried to work on Croswell. Sophomore on freshman. Shot no good. Rebound tipped around and eventually controlled by Croswell and the Explorers. Diagonal pass to Peary. Into the corner. Dees gets his defender by him. Now back to Peary for three. He'll load it up. It'll be off the front of the rim, and Golden gets the rebound off the miss. Unselfish play there by Dees. Gilliard hits the brakes. 23rd youngest squad in Division I, these Spiders. KO gets another roll. Probably got bumped with the body as well. And Richmond goes on top 4-3. 18-13 to play. Now Peary inside the Croswell, has position and throws the dunk down despite Gustafsson raking down from the far side. And Croswell puts the Explorers on top 5-4. Now here's Gilliard cutting, has it stripped on his way to the bucket, off his lower body and out of bounds, and the Explorers forced their first turnover of the game on the Spiders. So great to see Croswell with the dunk. Explorers were terrorized, as many teams in this league have been, by Oshuna Chenier from St. Bonaventure, who blocked 5 shots. So going inside was really dangerous territory on Wednesday night in Olean. Dees is going to drive, pull up, steps under his defender, back to the top. Beattie will try 3 and get 3 out of it. So David Beattie drops the three-pointer, and the Explorers open it up to an 8-4 advantage. KO finds Gustafsson. Modified Princeton offense for this Spider squad, and that's what it gets you. Grant Golden with a backdoor cut to cut the Explorer lead in half. Of course, Chris Mooney, a Princeton product, professionally and as a student. Croswell sets a screen for Dees. Dees back to the far side. Around the horn they go. Peary to Powell. Powell will take a three-pointer, and it rattles out. But there's Croswell with another offensive rebound. Dees will dial it up again. That one won't go either. Wojcik with a rebound on the weak side for the Spiders. Gilliard with a stop and go. Good help by Croswell to keep him under the bucket. And then he fishes a pass across the baseline. KO's got 4 points already, trying to get another one here. Stripped down, stays strong, and gets that 6th point despite David Beattie getting his hand on the ball. And KO's been a force inside. 8-8 tie. Richmond on a 4-0 run. Beattie. Croswell flashes to the ball, now cuts down. Peary sets a pick for Beattie, now gets it back to Peary. Peary for 3. That one won't go either. The Explorers now 2 for 6 from beyond the arc. Richmond trying to take their 3rd lead of the game as Gilliard navigates down the lane. And a loose ball finds its way into Golden's hand, lays it in, and does indeed give Richmond the lead. Croswell hit the deck trying to get the charge. He's drawn more charges than any other Explorer, but he did not get the whistle there. So it's a 6-0 Richmond run. Explorers try to answer. Dees with a hook shot that won't go. Rips the rebound away from Croswell and then commits a travel on the ensuing possession. That's going to take us to the 16-minute media timeout. It's a 10-8 Richmond lead. We'll be back with more Explorer basketball after this.
life of a Philly sports fan is a wild ride. Some years we triumph. Some years we trust. What never changes year after year is how we get to the game, shoulder to shoulder with our fellow fans on SEPTA. On the way to the tailgate, the tip-off, face-off, or first pitch, the Broad Street line takes us from our homes to our home fields and back again. Yeah, the life of a Philly sports fan is a wild ride, but win or lose, we ride together. Get your ride started at iseptaphilly.com.
Hi, this is Pookie Powell, and you're listening to the Salle University Basketball Fight On Explorers.
The Hampton Inn Philadelphia Airport, located at 8600 Bartram Avenue, Philadelphia, is a proud sponsor of LaSalle Athletics. Call us at 215-966-1300 or visit us online. Proudly serving LaSalle students, alumni, fans, and the community. The hotel provides a full hot breakfast buffet, 24-hour airport shuttle, and discounted rates. Fly in, play, and stay at the home of the hotel with Hamptonality and 100% satisfaction guaranteed. The Hampton Inn Philadelphia Airport, where service truly begins with you.
The life of a Philly sports fan is a wild ride. Some years we triumph. Some years we trust. What never changes year after year is how we get to the game, shoulder to shoulder with our fellow fans on SEPTA. On the way to the tailgate, the tip-off, face-off, or first pitch, the Broad Street line.
Welcome back to Explorer Basketball on ESPN+. Matt Grace checks in the lineup for the Richmond Spiders. We're on a 6-0 run. And on top 10-8. Shaggy D's called for travel just before the break. And now with 15.5 to play, Richmond will try to continue this run. The Explorers 2 minutes without a bucket after building a 10-4 lead. Gooseman drives, gets stripped on the way to the paint. Second turnover of the game for the Spiders. And here come the Explorers on the attack alley-oop to Croswell. And he's fouled from behind. Gustafson thought he got all ball. Instead, Ed Croswell will find himself on the free throw line, shooting 2. First team foul on the Spiders. The Explorers 1 for their last 5. All those shots came from beyond the arc. Already 2 for 6 from deep. Croswell hits the first free throw. Good touch for a big man. 64%. Tracy Carter didn't get his start today for the first time since back in December, but he comes into the lineup here. Croswell short on the second free throw, so it's a 10-9 Richmond lead. Gustafson, KO. Grace on the elbow. Now Wojcik catches and drains the 3 over Shaggy D's. Spiders shooting significantly better in their last 4 games than they did the first 22. And up 4 points here as Carter goes to the baseline, skips it all the way to the top. D's going to try to drive by Wojcik, pulls up for the mid-range jumper, kisses it off the glass and in. So Shaggy D's gets the Explorers to within 2, 13-11. Gustafson. Grace sets a screen. Now gets it back, and his three-pointer won't go. Dees pulls down the rebound off the miss. Now Carter. Croswell sets a screen, now rolls to the bucket into the corner. Beatty sees a double team materialize, so they go and reverse it. Now step back 2-pointer by Carter will not go. What a high percentage shot for Tracy. And now Kay, who already has 6 points, denied penetration. Wojcik picks up his dribble beyond the arc, finds Matt Grace. Grace trying to back Croswell down, back to the top, but he gets it right back on the elbow. KO. 10 on the shot clock. Grace fakes the 3, gets Croswell to go in the air, avoids Beatty, but he puts his layup off the bottom of the rim. The Explorers get a stop. Now a deep 3 by Dees. No good. Probably a little too quick there. 13-11, Richmond on top. 13:20 to play. The Explorers now 2 for 6 from 7 from the on the arc. Gilliard dribbles around the top, finds him on a switch with Croswell. But instead it's going to be Wojcik faking the 3, taking the 3, and making the 3. Got Carter to go for it. It's the Spiders that are connecting from deep now, 2 for 3. And they built their largest lead of the game, 16-11 with 12:56 to play here in the first half. Carter, D's to Carter. Looking to penetrate, back out to the perimeter. Beatty catches it, jab steps, nothing there. Now Peary will take another three. Pow! Saul Peary knocks down his first make, and the Explorers trail at 16-14. Gill here to drive and a kick. KO looking to penetrate, loses the handle, but now gets it back. Hangs in the air. Great body control by KO. Already has 8 points on 4 for 4 shooting. And he has been the go-to guy getting in the paint with a mid-range jumper. Great control of the body despite being bumped. It's an 18-14 Richmond lead. Carter in the corner. Gustafson in front of him. Beatty will take a deep three. That one won't go. Weak side rebound. Gustafson. Ashley Howard's got to be wondering why there's not more driving. Gilliard steps back and he drops a three-pointer. And so timeout called with 11:46 to play as the Explorers trail at 21-14. We'll be back with more LaSalle University basketball on ESPN+.
Is your technology slowing you down? Are you confused about the cloud? Broom Street can help. We provide full-service IT solutions. Call us at 215-674-2755. That's 215-674-2755, or visit us at broomstreet.com.
IBEW Local Union 98 is proud to play an important role in the building and growth of LaSalle University.
On this stage, under these bright lights, the Atlantic 10 Men's Basketball Championship returns. 14 teams, 1 trophy.
3 a.m. They'll take extensive photographs and document the loss. Team All Risk will draw from its 1,000 pieces of drying equipment, extract all that water, and begin drying immediately. And we know this is the key to preventing mold growth, right? Wet carpets and water-soaked drywall will be demoed and antimicrobial treatments applied. They're a turnkey one-stop shop, and that's why hospitals, property managers, schools, and business owners call them directly and call them first. Call 877-24/7-5252, 877-24/7-5252, and check them out on the web. TeamAllRisk.com. All risk property damage experts, minimizing business.
Welcome back to Explorer Basketball on ESPN+. 11 minutes and 46 seconds to play from Tom Gola Arena at Trumark Financial Center. At 21-14, Richmond Spider lead. The Spiders shoot 34% from beyond the arc. The Explorers 33.5%. But it's the Spiders who have made 3 in a row now to go 3 for 4 from the arc and build themselves a 21-14 lead. The Explorers have jacked up more than double that amount. They are 3 for 9. Carter into the corner. Peary with a 10th. That won't go, but there's an offensive rebound by Kimbrough. Double pumps, goes in the air. No good, but there's Peary for another offensive rebound and a putback. So the Explorers' persistence nets them a bucket, and they trail at 21-16. And then Beatty gets whistled for the Explorers' first foul at midcourt. Into the lineup for Richmond, Julius Johnson, 6'3" senior out of Cocoa, Florida. Isaiah Dees checks in for David Beatty. Jared Kimbrough getting his first burn. Kimbrough immediately throws the ball off of Grant Golden's foot and out of bounds. Heads up play to give the Explorers the possession. Kimbrough came in to relieve Croswell. Explorers trailing 21-16 with 11:07 to play. Wojcik guarding Carter. Richmond's done a great job preventing any penetration. Now they get it into Kimbrough. Back out to Dees. Gets his defender to go by. Soft off the glass. Shaggy Dees uses the glass for the second time. And there's some penetration. You got Suleiman Karisi to go by him and give him the mid-range jumper. Karisi just into the lineup. Golden gets the ball back beyond the arc, guarded there by Kimbrough. Now he's going to take it in on Kimbrough. Into the paint he goes, hangs in the air. Kimbrough gets called for the foul, and the shot goes in off the glass. So Golden, averaging 18 points a game, gets his sixth bucket, or 6 point on third bucket, and an and-one opportunity. So Johnson and Caressi check out. Golden to the free throw line for the end one. He is a 67% shooter. Meantime, Noah Yates is checked in for the Spiders. 23-18, Richmond lead. And now a 24-18 lead as Golden gets the and one. Andre Gustafson checks back into the lineup. He replaces Jake Wojcik. Spurs down by a game high 6 points. They led it 10-4 before Richmond ran off 9 unanswered. Carter sees a double team come his side. Now around the horn they go. Dees and Powell play catch. Dees takes the three and no good. Long rebound to the top for Peary. Right now, very much the Explorers settling for threes. They have already taken 11 of them. Fresh shot clock. Penetration by Carter, but he loses the handle on the way and now gets it back. Dees is going to try to penetrate, and he can't get it from the foul line. Tips it back to the top. Carter to Peary for three. He can't get it. Another offensive rebound. This is Shaggy Dees. Now he skips it all the way across to Powell. Powell will try a three. Powell! Persistence pays off. The Explorers get 4 offensive rebounds, and Powell gets his first bucket of the game. Explorers are within 3. KO to Golden. Now KO goes baseline. KO gets it back. Posting up on Dees. KO already has 8. This time he passes it out to Golden. Baseline jumper, nothing but net. Soft, sweet touch by the big man, Golden. 26-21, Richmond on top, 9 minutes to play. First half from Trumark Financial Center. Dees to Powell, jab step. Now Carter. Peary on the perimeter, nothing there. Go to the far side. Dees thinking about a baseline take. Now he does get KO to go in the air. Skips it back to the top, 6 on the shot clock. Carter loses the handle, trying to go behind the back and out of bounds. Turns it over, just a second turnover of the game. Credit this Richmond defense, really giving the Explorers fits, and not allowing them to get in the paint. Miles Brookins gets his first action of the night. He comes into the game. As does David Beatty. They replace Carter and Peary. 8:41 to play. Gustafson with a crossover on Powell. Down the lane he goes, and then Brookins blocks it, then keeps it in play from behind. Here come the Explorers trying to counterattack. Dees peels off. Back to the top for Beatty. Beatty getting the start today in place of Carter. Powell beyond the arc. Brookins trying to post up on Gustafson. Powell's denied a baseline take. Dees pulls up and then gets stripped on the way to the bucket. Gilliard. Beatty blocks the shot. Brookins gets the rebound. David Beatty out of nowhere. Now to Powell, wide open for 3. Pow! David Beatty gets the block and the assist end-to-end to cut the Explorer deficit to 2, a 26-24 Richmond advantage. Beatty earning that start in that sequence alone. Now Gilliard. Yates will take a 3. That won't go. Weak side rebound, Powell. And the Explorers will try to even it up this time down. Crossover by Powell, elbow jumper. That's going to be an air ball right into the hands of Yates. Gilliard sees Gustafson down the lane, and he beats everybody, avoids Kimbrough, and instead of the Explorers tying it up, Richmond doubles their lead, 28-24. Someone didn't get back, and that's going to really aggravate Coach Ashley Howard and the Explorer coaching staff. Powell into the corner for Dees, has the baseline, takes it, reverse layup, and there's a foul called on a wild shot. It is going to be on the Spiders. They KO, and we'll take a break. With 7 minutes and 8 seconds to play in the first half, it's Richmond 28, the Explorers 24.
Irish Sports Pub is a proud sponsor of LaSalle University's men's and women's basketball programs. Patty Wax is an official away game watch party location where you can enjoy exclusive drink specials as we cheer on our LaSalle Explorers. Open for lunch, dinner, and late night snacks, it's the spot to grab great food, enjoy some great music, and watch those LaSalle away games with your friends and family. You can even contact us to book your next big event or night out online at pattywaxpub.com and Facebook and Twitter at pattywaxpub.
I'm Kean Sullivan, and you're listening to Explore Basketball.
Stouts is a proud sponsor of LaSalle University Athletics and has recently expanded its tour business for individuals and groups of all sizes. Take Stouts for exclusive one-day trips, overnight excursions, or take advantage of our great casino packages. Seats are available on existing tour departures, or book your own group by calling 800-245-7868, or visit us online at stoutstransportation.com.
Patty Wax Irish Sports Pub is a proud sponsor of LaSalle University's men's and women's basketball programs. Patty Wax is an official away game watch party location where you can enjoy exclusive drink specials as we cheer on our LaSalle Explorers. Open for lunch, dinner, and late night snacks, it's the spot to grab great food, enjoy some great music, and watch those LaSalle away games with your friends and family. You can even contact us to book your next big event or night out.
Welcome back to ESPN Plus coverage of LaSalle University basketball, where the host Explorers Isaiah Shaggy Dees on the free throw line makes his first attempt. Dees, second leading scorer, averaging 11.8 a game, a 72% shooter, buries both of them, and brings the Explorers to within two, 28-26, before checking out for classmate sophomore Salle Peary. Dees now leads the Explorers with 9 points. He's 3 for 8 from the field, 1 for 4 from the arc, and 2 for 2 from the line. Explorers' largest lead was 4 at 8-4. Spiders built as big as a 7-point lead. On a penetration, Gustafson is whistled or fouled by David Beatty. And so Gustafson will go to the free throw line. Gustafson just a 58% free throw shooter. But he gets the roll on this one. Shaggy Dees will check back in for Dave Beatty. And Suleiman Karesi checks back in. It's our pleasure to now be joined on the broadcast by Richie P.
The short kill crawlway, Pale.
Some traffic issues. Gustafson misses the second free throw. Croswell gets the rebound off the miss. Into the paint, Croswell travels. So the Explorers turn it over for the third time. Ed gets his fourth rebound, but turns it over. Gives it right back to the Spiders, who lead at 29-26. Explorers jacking up a lot of three-pointers already. 14 attempts. 5 makes. Nat Grace with a touch, guarded by Croswell. And a foul on the entry pass. It's going to be Brookins, as Karesi was posting up, and the sophomore Brookins gets whistled for the foul. 6.5 to play. Richmond basketball. Gilliard. Now Grace, the handoff to Gilliard. Denied penetration, but he's got Croswell in front of him, so he's going to take it and kick it to the corner where Grace will take a three, and he buries it.
Yeah, there's that classic penetration and, you know, the outlet pass for the wide open three. Like I said, I don't think Eddie Croswell wants to end up trying to guard guards.
So 4 makes in 6 attempts. The Explorers have 5 makes in 14 attempts, and as a result, the Spiders have a 6-point edge. Dees has done well in the mid-range jumper, and he draws the foul here, gets a shot up. That's going to be the second on Gustafson.
Yeah, good penetration there by Isaiah Dees. A good ball fake, shot fake, drew the foul.
And Dees is getting his points from inside the arc. He's got 2 off the glass, 2 from the stripe, and now 2 more free throws. Team foul number 3 called on the Spiders, and the second on the Helsinki native, but Dees misses the first one. Julius Johnson and Grant Golden will check back in for the Spiders. And Dees makes the second. So Shaggy Dees with 10 points. 5-point lead for the Spiders. Half-court pressure. Caressi gets it to Golden. Now Gilliard gets it to Golden. Croswell defends him into the paint. And Brookins doubles down, nearly gets a steal, but Golden gets it, fades away, and is fouled on the play. Tough break as Brookins had the ball loose, but Golden still has a chance for a three-point play.
Well, that's just one of those situations where, you know, you start to think maybe it's not your day. I mean, Brookins made a great double team there, knock it out of Golden's hands. Somehow our Golden comes up with the loose ball, a little fake, and, you know, Croswell out of position, drew the foul a little bit. And the shot wasn't close to going in, but it finally did drop in.
And Golden closes out the three-point play. So just like that, largest lead of the game for the Spiders, 35-27. Remember, they led by 9 in the second half on February 2nd in Richmond.
Yeah, Salle has shown the ability to come back, so they're going to need it.
Powell's going to penetrate, drives to the rack, doesn't get the roll, but does get the foul call. Caressi on the bottom of that block. First foul on him. Pookie Powell will go to the stripe, and you weren't here and obviously hung up with some unfortunate travel conditions, but Explorers got it to the point where they were just jacking up threes, Prendy, and it's good to see them penetrating now.
Yeah, like I say, I've been saying it frequently about how, you know, how much better I feel Pookie is when he penetrates as opposed to just settling for threes.
He makes the first one here. The Explorers are now 5 for 7 from the stripe. And he makes the second. So Powell has 8 points. The Explorers trail at 35-29 here. Three-quarter court pressure. Golden fires one to Johnson into the front court.
Well, Sal's showing that zone pressure, and then when the ball gets over half court, they're reverting back to man-to-man.
KO looking to drive on Kimbrough, kicks it back out to Wojcik for 3, and he buries it. It is the Spiders torching the nets from deep. 5 for 7, and a 9-point lead.
Yeah, 5 for 7 from threes. That's not just hot, that's sizzling, and right now Richmond's sizzling.
And 15 for 21 from the field in general. 71.4% in both categories. Brookins will take a 2-pointer, high arcing shot, rattles in and out. Kimbrough's tip in won't go, and the Explorers are just not getting the shots to fall. Not shooting poorly, 37 and 36% respectively, but
no, I kind of like Miles Brookins' shot from the outside. He's got a nice stroke. That just didn't go down.
Brookins causes issues for Golden to receive the pass and eventually loses it out of bounds. That's turnover number 4 on the Spiders. 4:29 to play first half. Richmond with its largest lead of the game, 38-29. This game way above both teams' scoring averages. They lob it into Kimbrough, catches, lets the defenders go by, and then softly lays it in.
Yeah, first of all, it's a very good entry pass. The lob was right there, but Kimbrough, good presence of mind. He didn't shoot it right away. It would have got blocked, but little shot fake and then reverse layup, beautiful.
Kimbrough has started 14 of 24 games. There's a foul away from the ball.
Oh, wow.
It did not start today, and that's going to be Brookins. Is that 3? Second on Brookins. The foul scoreboard is not working over there. Everybody has 0. That's not correct. Second on Brookins, 6th on the team. 4:03 to play. Gilliard in the corner, harassed by Peary, trying to make him go to his left. They got him trapped underneath, and he turns it over.
That's good defense by Peary and Brookins there.
Now Powell slices through the defense that gets back. Dees.
Oh.
Got Johnson in the air, but opted to give it up to Peary and slow it down with 3:40 to play.
Shaggy with that shot fake. Got him off his feet. I thought he was going to go, but he didn't. I like this.
Kimbrough avoids contact, misses the layup, but gets the offensive rebound back out to the perimeter. Peary for 3. That's a brick. Golden pulls down the board. The Explorers now 5 for 16 from beyond the arc. 5 for 15.
I mean, Kimbrough showed a lot of good poise there to get an easy layup. Just missed it, but sometimes they kick out pass. You get the 3, and it makes you feel better.
KO. Looking to drive, and he's fouled on the take by Dees. Dees got a little extra body, or a little extra flesh on that rake. And so we go to the 4-minute media timeout with 3 minutes and 10 seconds to play. It's Richmond 38, Explorers 31. This is LaSalle University basketball on ESPN+.
Hello, Brooklyn. The Atlantic 10 Men's Basketball Championship returns to the bright lights of Barclays Center. Join your team for 5 days of tournament madness, March 13th through 17th at the iconic Brooklyn Arena. Purchase tickets now at the ticket of your favorite A10 institution, at Barclays Center box office, barclayscenter.com, ticketmaster.com, or by calling Ticketmaster at 800-745-3000. Come to Brooklyn and cheer your team to a title in the NCAA tournament.
I'm Miles Brookins, and you are listening to LaSalle University Basketball on GoExplorers.com.
Easy Storage makes self-storage a slam dunk. Friendly, professional resident managers and the latest security ensure your items are safe and secure. 7-day access, temperature control units, over 30 cameras, and individual unit alarms mean Easy Storage is your path to the hoop. Easy Storage and LaSalle Basketball, a winning team. Contact us today at www.easymini.com for your free month, free truck, and gift card. Restrictions may apply.
Hello, Brooklyn. The Atlantic 10 Men's Basketball Championship returns to the bright lights of Barclays Center. Join your team for 5 days of tournament madness, March 13th through 17th at the iconic Brooklyn Arena. Purchase tickets now at the ticket office of your favorite A10 institution, at Barclays Center box office, barclayscenter.com, ticketmaster.com, or by calling Ticketmaster at 800-745.
Monday, June 17th is the annual Friends of Bill Raftery golf outing. Join us at North Hills Country Club for the annual event hosted by Bill Raftery and Coach Ashley Howard. For information, email me beers@lasalle.edu or call 215-951-1545 for the Friends of Bill Raftery golf outing, June 17th at North Hills Country Club. Nathan Ko extends the Richmond lead to 39-31. Spiders are what we would call incendiary from the field right now. 15 for 21 from the field, 5 for 7 from the arc, 4 for 5 from the stripe, and now 4 for 6 after that one rattles out. Dees gets the rebound. The Explorers just 5 for 15 from the arc. That's not bad, 33%, but their opponents are shooting as they are. They find themselves down by 8. Trap on Pookie. Powell finds Carter. Carter penetrates back to Powell for 3. Powell!
Yeah, that's the first time I saw Richmond go zone this, this half. And LaSalle moved the ball pretty well. Pookie wide open.
11 points for Powell.
By far, that's the best way to beat zones, if you can shoot over them and drain some threes.
Kimbrough tried to steal the entry pass to Grace, but he gets it back out to Gilliard. Gilliard guarded by Carter. Into the paint he goes, hangs in the air. Got a shot despite being blocked off the glass and in. Right now, you're Richmond. Go out and buy lottery tickets.
Well, you're not kidding. Like I said, the possession before, when they said, it's not your day, that just kind of duplicated the same thing.
He was coming down from the apex of his jump. Got a block shot. It still went in. Now Peary with a baseline jumper.
Yeah, they've moved the ball both possessions now against that zone very well. Peary's kind of wide open on the baseline there with good ball movement side to side.
Well, the Explorers trail at 41-36 with 2 minutes to play here in the first half. KO. Wojcik tries to go baseline on Carter. Yeah, that one won't go. Peary got the rebound off the miss.
There's a push-off with his free hand, but he got away with it.
Now Powell drives it, kicks to Dees for 3. Powell! Shaggy Dees answers. He has 13, and the Explorers are within 2.
I wish I had said what I wanted to say, Kel, when we came in from that timeout. Was LaSalle's got to play hard these last 3 minutes of the first half. So far, so good.
KO. Guarded by Peary. He's going to take it into the paint, kick to the corner. Dees goes to the deck, and another make. This time it's Yates from the corner. If you're keeping track, that's 6 for 8 from deep for the Spiders.
Well, the bad news is they're 6 for 8. The good news is they're 6 for 8, and LaSalle staying right with them.
44-39 game. Remember, the Explorers only give up 72 points a game. They're giving up over half of that already. Into the paint goes Carter. Back to the top. Dees gets his defender to go in the air. Now Kimbrough for the dunk with authority.
Yeah, good penetration and a good dump pass by Dees down low to Kimbrough. But talk about strength. I mean, he's pretty well guarded, but that was a dunk that he was not going to be denied.
44-41, the Richmond lead.
No prayer for Matt Grace to stop that one from Richmond.
Yates to Gilliard. Now Yates cuts through. Dees follows him into the paint. Gilliard step back jumper will not go. Dees with the rebound. That's his 5th board to go along with 13 points. 26 seconds left in the half.
I tell you, I think LaSalle would be happy if Richmond would take a few more threes like that, because he really wasn't set. That was a little bit of a throw.
Pookie Powell sees 2 seconds to the game in shot clocks and is going to wait at midcourt and be content to try to take the final shot of the half. Kimbrough sets a pick. Peary behind the back.
He's got to
Backs
go up.
his man down, hangs in the air, and the shot will not go, but he's fouled on the play with 4 seconds left in the half. KO gets whistled for his second.
Well, right now I'd like to see, I'd like to see Salle obviously make both these foul shots, but then I'd like to see LaSalle throw that like zone press there again, just to eat up these 4 seconds.
Dees to the stripe. Or he makes the first. The Explorers now 7 for 9 from the free throw line. And there'll be a timeout called. With 4 seconds left. And the Explorers,
well,
cutting the lead to 2.
Like I say, love to see LaSalle go into that zone press. Make sure that first pass goes in front of them. And then nothing long. I mean, whoever's playing all the way in the back, they just got to watch for the baseball pass and wait for it to release and then go get it or deflect it.
Coming up on halftime, we will talk to LaSalle Hall of Athlete and member of the 1989 MAC Championship baseball team, Steve O'Donnell, drafted by the Dodgers. Richmond native. He and his teammates just honored on the court at halftime. Or, excuse me, during the most recent media timeout.
Monk would be one of the first ones to say he ended up coming to LaSalle because of Timmy Leger, another Richmond product.
Absolutely. So, to the line goes Peary for 1 more free throw with 4 seconds left in the half. And despite Richmond shooting 67% from the arc and 68% from the field.
Oh, there's the zone press, but that first pass has to go in front.
They lead it by just 1. 4 seconds left to try to answer. Golden in the backcourt to Gilliard. Gilliard across midcourt. That ball is tipped, and they will not get a shot off. So the Explorers come roaring back from a 9-point deficit to trail at 44-43 at the break. Coming up on the halftime report, we'll sit down with Monk O'Donnell from LaSalle's Hall of Athletes and member of the 1989 MAC Championship baseball team. That's cover line. Grant Golden has 12 points, 9 each for Nate Ko and Jake Wojcik, 5 for Jacob Gilliard, and 3 each for Andre Gustafson, Matt Grace, and Noah Yates. 9 assists, 5 turnovers, and 1 steal. Richards winning the paint game 20-10. Off turnovers, Explorers have an 8-3 edge. 5-0 on second chance points in favor of the Explorers. No fast break points from the Explorer bench. Being outscored by Richmond 6-4. 1 tie, 4 lead changes. Spiders led for 16 minutes and 44 seconds of the first half. The Explorers led for just 2:20, but they have the ball with a chance to take the lead here in the second half. Peary, Beatty, Croswell, Powell, and Dees for the Explorers. Starting 5 as well for the Spiders. Dees hands it off to Beatty. Beatty looking to penetrate, spin dribbles into the paint, hangs in the air, gets a shot off the glass, and the Explorers take the lead.
Yeah, there was a lot of good ball movement there, but even more importantly, Cal, there was good player movement. LaSalle was moving around very well now. I love that 3-man weave.
They pressure at midcourt. Here's Gilliard's going to drive, alters his shot as Croswell forces him away. Now Golden driving to kick. Gilliard gets it back for 3, and they remain hot on the other side of timeout as Gilliard knocks down a 3-pointer.
Actually, Richmond had 2 guys wide open on that possession. Wojcik was wide open and gave it up. But then Gilliard knocked it down. He was wide open again, though.
So the Spiders go right back on top. Beatty gets blocked from behind. Didn't know KO was there. Just took it right from him. Now Gilliard to Wojcik down the lane to Golden, and that's an easy layup.
Yeah, LaSalle didn't get back on transition that time at all. I mean, there was like 4 blue shirts down there with 1 white shirt.
So the Explorer lead lasts about 4 seconds, and now they find themselves down by 4. They trailed by as many as 9 in the first half. Now Dees to the top for Beatty. Peary.
And interesting, Richmond only averages 70 points a game. Actually, in the league, they're only averaging 68, but boy, they're way ahead of that pace right now.
Dees for 3, in and out. Golden with a rebound. 18:20 to play. Richmond on top 49-45. And a 4-0 run since the Explorers took the 45-44 lead. On the David Beatty tough take. They feed KO. Here he goes for the steal, doesn't get it, has Golden down the lane, makes the layup. Great job there after the Explorers could not defend the entry.
Yeah, you said it all when Peary went for the steal and didn't make it. That left KO wide open. He was picked up, but he had a nice dump pass to Golden coming in.
And Ashley Howard wants to talk it over. The Explorers having trouble getting stops here in the second half. They trail 51-45 with 17:53 to play. We'll take a break and return with more Explorer basketball on ESPN+.
New for 2018. Yummy enchanted purple and white sweet cream ice cream. Swirled with sweet and sour cherry and blue raspberry rainbows. Bedazzled with star-colored lemon candy flakes and magical unicorn. Kids will love the magical taste.
Richard Jr., class of 82, and Richard J., class of 13. The Richard K. O'Donnell Jr. Insurance Agency specializes in commercial insurance products. For over 30 years, we have been servicing the needs of our customers. We are very proud to be sponsors of the LaSalle Athletic Program and wish the best of luck to all scholar athletes. Go Explorers!
Light Action Productions, specializing in event production. Light Action offers everything from equipment rentals to designing and planning your entire event, including lighting, staging, audio, and video. Light Action also provides custom fabrication of these products. Visit lightaction.com today.
The Holiday Inn Express and Suites is located 8 miles from LaSalle University, conveniently located off Route 309 and Pennsylvania Turnpike exit 339 in Fort Washington. We tailor to your family needs, including with your LaSalle rate, you will receive complimentary breakfast, 24-hour coffee and tea, use of our extensive fitness center, and spacious sleeping accommodations. Additionally, we offer free Wi-Fi within the entire hotel, a seasonal outdoor pool, and on-site guest laundry. Visit our marketplace for refreshments, microwavable meals, and snacks. Be sure to ask for the LaSalle University rate.
And the Explorers' victory at Richmond on February 2nd, they gave up just 58 points to the Spiders, who have already hung 51 on them with almost 18 minutes to play here. Right. Jameer Moultrie gets a look out of the media timeout.
Yeah, fast point here, Kale. I mean, Coach Howard might be sending a message here. He substituted 4 starters for 4 bench guys. Of course, Richmond got 7 points in almost no time at all.
Absolutely, and then reaching around from the backside, Solomon Caresi.
I mean, the only starter still in there is Beatty, but you got Powell, Peary, Dees, and Croswell all on the bench now.
Explorers took a 45-44 lead and promptly gave up a 7-0 run. Beatty, kick to Carter. Carter fakes a 3, drives into the paint, jump stops, a fadeaway jumper that will not go. Golden gets the rebound off the miss.
Yeah, Tracy got in there good with a good pump fake. Had a good look. Just hit the back of the rim a little bit too hard.
Moultrie, Brookins, Kimbrough, and Carter out there with Beatty, the only original starter, as Prendy mentioned. Gustafson a drive and a kick to the corner. Wojcik's going to drive. He loses it, but gets it to the top for Gilliard.
Good recovery by LaSalle there. Jameer Moultrie's got he got a charge and he didn't get the call.
But a fadeaway jumper won't go by Gustafson. Beatty with the rebound, does not have numbers. He's going to spin in traffic, hang in the air, and get a shot blocked by Golden. David just needs to peel off there.
Yeah, I think he was a little out of control.
Gilliard, Wojcik fakes the 3, looks to drive, hangs in the air, and he's fouled on the take with 16:38 to play. Well, the recurring theme going into the timeout was, well, they can't shoot this well the rest of the game. 68% from the field and 67% from the arc. Well, here they are. 3 for their first 4 in the second half and 1 for 1 from the arc. So far, Richmond has kept up their torrid shooting pace as Wojcik goes to the strike. And Beatty gets his 3rd foul. Wojcik makes the free throw.
Yeah, poor David. I mean, he was out of control in the offensive possession. Then he came down, you know, I think somewhat a little bit of frustration, committed that 3rd foul. He's got to keep his head up. He's a good player.
5 points, 1 rebound, 1 block shot, 3 fouls, and Wojcik makes a pair. So just like that, the Explorers are down 8.
And that was after being up 1.
They took the lead 45-44.
They have not stopped Richmond on an offensive possession yet.
Brookins, hand off to Carter. Carter did not start. This ball is kicked out of bounds by Yates. Spiders shooting 20 for 29 from the field and 7 for 10 from the arc at 69 and 70% respectively.
Now with this lineup, Cale, to be honest with you, what I'd like to see LaSalle do is spread it a little bit, but get Kimbrough and Brookins down low, because I think they can be effective against this defense of Richmond's.
Moultrie, deep three. That won't go.
That's the shot, Jameer. You know, you kind of want him to take it, but you want him to make it, and here's another transition basket.
Golden beats everybody down the court, lays it in. The Explorers trail by a game-high 10 points. You're a substitute, getting some message minutes here. That's not going to earn you any additional burn. Explorers beat down the court. It's been a recurring theme. And now Powell almost turns it over, but Kimbrough bails him out by getting the loose ball. Back to Powell for three. Powell.
There's a free.
Pookie Powell with 14 points.
At this stage of the game, Cale, that was a big three by Pookie. But they got to turn it up a notch, well, more than one notch, down on this end, especially this group.
7-point lead for the Spiders. Yates to Caressi. Caressi to Golden. Golden one-on-one with Brookins. Brookins has 2 fouls. Forces Golden to the paint, now back up to the top. Caressi's three will not go. Brookins gets the rebound off the miss. His third.
Right, they double teamed Golden down there, which I think you have to do when he gets it down low like that. And that allowed a pretty wide open shot, but fortunately they missed it.
Brookins driving a kick to the top of the key. Now Moultrie has a lane. His floater will stay down.
Drop.
The Explorers are on a 5-0 run to make it a 55-50 Richmond lead. Track meet is broken out on the 3rd floor of Trumark Financial Center. Golden catch and shoot, no good. Carter with a rebound, and here come the Explorers. Carter, a crossover dribble, spins at the top, nothing there. Now fires a pass to Kimbrough on the baseline. Kimbrough, nothing, so he goes back to Powell on the sideline.
I'm going to get over here to Moultrie and then go one. Get it down low. Here we go. Down low to Brookins.
Brookins
up
in a battle. Caressi, step back, three by Moultrie. Jameer Moultrie with 5 points off the bench. Explorers within 2.
That's the Jameer Moultrie that we know and love, Cale. You know, we've seen that before, and that's where you can really be effective.
Now Gilliard down the lane, and it is a blocking foul. Brookins didn't quite get there in time.
I was a little bit blocked out. I thought we were going to get the charge.
And 14:02 to play. We'll take a break. It's a 55-53 Richmond lead. We'll be back with more LaSalle University basketball on ESPN+.
Armor & Sons Electric, a family-owned business serving the greater Philadelphia area for over 50 years. Armor & Sons Electric is a proud member of IBEW Local 98, providing a variety of services to residential, commercial, and industrial customers. Armor & Sons Electric would like to wish the LaSalle basketball team good luck this season. Go Explorers!
The Crown Plaza Wilmington North, located at 630 Namens Road in Claymont, Delaware, is a proud sponsor of LaSalle Athletics. We are proud to serve LaSalle students, families, alumni, and the community. Our hotel provides a full-service restaurant, free parking, luxurious guest rooms, and discounted rates for the LaSalle athletic community. Located right off I-95, the Crown Plaza Wilmington North is situated a few miles south from the Philadelphia International Airport and an easy drive up I-95 to LaSalle University. Book now and mention LaSalle University Athletics to receive your negotiated rate. We look forward to serving you.
Steamfitters Local 420 is a proud 111-year-old labor organization representing 4,400 members in the Delaware Valley. Since 1903, we have been providing southeastern Pennsylvania with the safest, most qualified steam fitters, welders, and HVACR technicians. Our members provide services to the petrochemical, healthcare, nuclear, and...
Jacob Gilliard on the free throw line where he's 76% on the season. The Spiders saw their 10-point lead cut down to 2 in a flash, but the Explorers not getting back on defense. Miles Brookins called for a blocking foul, putting Gilliard on the line for 2, and now he makes the first to put Richmond up 56-53.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, Cale, LaSalle's, failure to get back on defense in a timely manner is a little surprising because they haven't really had that problem all year.
Gilliard can't get the second one to go. Pookie Powell gets the rebound, his second of the game. The Explorers owning that category with a 23-15 advantage on the glass. Moultrie, 5 points off the bench, still out there. Starters benched, exception of Beatty, but then Beatty picked up his third foul. Here's Moultrie, guarded by Wojcik in the corner, jab step and a drive, nothing there, so he feeds Kimbrough with KO on his hip. Kimbrough and KO.
Got him one-on-one. Very good. Very good.
Up, and it just won't stay down. But Brookins gets the offensive rebound and is fouled on the way back up.
Great effort by Brookins coming from the weak side there. Nobody checked him out. He got his hand on it, deflected it, then gathered it securely, drew the foul. Great job by Brookins.
11th offensive rebound for the Explorers. Brookins gets the board. Grace gets the foul. Brookins goes to the free throw line, where he's 85%. That one tried to come back out, but it went back down.
I talked to it.
The outlier since the December Atlantic City two-day tournament was when the Explorers gave up 84 points at George Mason. Other than that game, the Explorers since December are keeping teams in the low 60s. Well, that's not probably going to happen today. It's a 56-55 Richmond lead after Brookins makes a pair. KO drives, has it knocked out, but goes to Wojcik for three, and that one won't go. Carter gets the rebound despite Gilliard closing in.
Yeah, that's a pretty good rebound by Tracy Carter. Good pop in his legs, perfect timing.
And now Brookins with Grace on his hip,
he
but he reaches around and knocks it away, and it is a steal.
Wow, wow, wow.
Wojcik fires to Gilliard. Gilliard trying to go baseline on Brookins, and ends a goaltend on Kimbrough. So, scores.
To a charging foul.
Oh, no.
Oh, scored the foul. Oh.
Yeah.
I saw him pointing the other way. I didn't really think there was a charging foul. I just thought, well, okay, we got a break.
Yeah, it was a goaltend. So, scores down 3. Now Brookins double pumps, misses the layup, gets his own rebound, and is fouled on the ground. So Brookins gets another offensive rebound. And the foul, I think that's KO. If it is, it's 3 on him. It is. So this is, I mentioned this in the loss on Wednesday night. The Explorers had 13 offensive rebounds, but just 6 points. Here they have 11 offensive rebounds, but just 7 second chance points.
Yeah, well, first things first, what I'm liking is the way LaSalle is crashing the boards. All 3 of the bigs seem to have that knack now, and that's that's a good sign for the future. But you're right, they got to convert.
And Pookie Powell draws a foul. Gustafson gets whistled. That's going to be his third. So the Explorers not settling for threes. They put up 15 three-pointers in the first half. 17 three-pointers. And Powell will go to the stripe. Explorers have only shot 4 three-pointers this half. As Powell makes the first, give him 15 points and cut the lead to 6. But again, if you're Richmond, you see that you're shooting 65% from the field, 58 from the arc, and you're only winning by 2.
Yeah, that's where my optimism is right now, Cale, to be honest with you.
Powell makes a pair, 16 points.
LaSalle showing that zone press again. And if they run with them, they can eat up some of that clock. And that's Jameer running with them and not reaching.
And Wojcik goes to the ground. The Explorers get the steal. Moultrie there.
Right. Like I say, you run that press. All you have to do is you got to keep running. Don't reach. And you'll stay with them.
Turn on number 7. And just like that, the Explorers can again be in the lead. Powell down the lane. Elbow jumper. High arcing jumper. Nothing but net. And the Explorers are on top 59-58.
Right. But what I liked was they didn't celebrate. They got right into that press again. And, once again, they ate up some shot clock.
Now the Explorers took a 45-54 lead and immediately gave up a 9-0 run.
There we go.
There's a near steal. It is a steal. Kimbrough gets it, funnels it off to Croswell. And Moultrie is hurt. He's in the backcourt, and Jameer Moultrie is calling for a timeout. Yes.
No, he called a walk, Kel.
Timeout. I'm
not
sure.
I hope I didn't see that.
11 minutes, 59 seconds to play. We'll see what's sorted out after Jameer Moultrie gets it tended to. Explorers on top, 59-58. We'll be back after this.
LaSalle offers dynamic integrative options for earning an MBA degree, including a 1-year full-time MBA with specializations in accounting and chartered financial analyst track, a 2-year full-time MBA that allows for an internship, a part-time evening MBA at 3 convenient locations, and a hybrid format MBA. Utilizing classroom and online learning, LaSalle's MBAs lead the exploration of new ideas and new businesses. Join the explorers in furthering your education. See details online at lasalle.edu.
Choose LaSalle University for nursing and health sciences programs. Learn more at lasalle.edu/SNHS.
Next time you're looking to explore great taste, try Hers, making only the highest quality snacks since 1946. Hers has always been discovering ways of delivering great flavor and taste to Philadelphia. Hers, live life with flavor and go explore.
LaSalle offers dynamic integrative options for earning an MBA degree, including a one-year full-time MBA with specializations in accounting and chartered financial analyst track, a 2-year full-time MBA that allows for an internship, a part-time evening MBA at 3 convenient locations, and a hybrid format MBA. Utilizing classroom and online learning, LaSalle's MBAs lead the exploration of new ideas and new businesses. Join the explorers in furthering your...
So my partner, Richie P, saw it. My eyes were on Jameer Moultrie, who coming off the bench was playing a great game in relief, writhing in pain, but Ed Croswell apparently called for a travel. So instead of trying to add to their lead after forcing their 7th turnover and second in as many trips, the Explorers turn it right back over.
Yeah, but let me be really irritated here, Cale. Why wasn't the time called when LaSalle had possession and Moultrie was on the ground?
Good point. So Gilliard trying to reclaim the lead for the Spiders, guarded by Peary on the perimeter. Golden with 10 on the shot clock, looks for a backdoor cutting Gilliard, and he does just that.
I'll tell you what, I got to give Golden credit, though. That was a pass off the dribble bounce pass. It was perfect. He threaded the needle. I mean, Peary did get beat, but only got beat by about a half a step, but that's how perfect the pass was.
8th lead change now after Richmond counters, taking advantage of the turnover. They get Croswell inside, double team collapses on him, and Golden gets whistled for his first foul.
Richmond fouls on number 33, Grant Golden, his first personal foul.
Team foul number 5. Golden 11 points shy of the 1,000-point mark.
It's only a sophomore.
Only Johnny Newman has done that in a short period of time, as Golden's about to. Powell, shot gets through Croswell, or pass gets through Croswell, but rescued by Saul Peary. Now Powell penetrating on Golden, goes to the rack, layup good, and the Explorers are back out in front.
Well, Richmond fell victim to what LaSalle's fallen victim to. Golden had to end up covering Powell. They didn't switch.
Powell almost had a steal from behind. Gilliard did a good job embellishing, trying to get a foul call on that one, but Explorers with the lead. A crossover by Gilliard, kick to Johnson, back to Gilliard. Golden, Johnson.
Oh, Pookie got over that screen very nicely that time.
7 on the shot clock. Here's Golden at the top of the key again. He got an assist this last time in this situation.
Stay on your feet, Eddie.
Trying to lean in. He throws one off the glass. A shot clock violation. Great poise by Croswell.
And once again, let me just brag about how well Eddie Croswell played that. There was a couple of shot fakes there, and Eddie didn't go for any of them. He stayed on his feet.
So Gustafson will check in for Johnson. Explorers on top 61-60. They have led for less than 5 minutes of this game, but currently with a 1-point edge is Tracy Carter, Pookie Powell, Jared Kimbrough, Ed Croswell, and Saul Peary set it up offensively. Gustafson overplaying Powell. Drives and dishes to Kimbrough. Kimbrough takes it on Golden. Into the paint, tries to step through a double team, gets it and gets the foul! And that might be K. No, that is not. That's Caresi.
Oh, I thought that foul might have been on Golden. But once again, how about the footwork and the composure? Jared Kimbrough. I'm telling you, Kel, it just seems like get the ball down low to, Brookins, Croswell, or Kimbrough, and if the defense stays one-on-one with those guys, they've been proven to be effective. It's only when they get double-teamed, but then they've been smart enough to kick it out.
Potential and one situation for Jared Kimbrough. He capitalizes. And off the bench comes Nathan Kao. He has 3 fouls. Caresi picked up his 3rd. I was a little bit worried that Kimbrough was stepping into the double team, but he was able to split it and somehow get the shot to go.
Oh, Tracy, don't reach.
Wojcik across midcourt, guarded by Carter. 64-60, the Explorer lead with under 10 to play.
The communication out front between Carter and Peary is critical right now because Richmond does a lot of that backdoor cutting, and they got to be staying on top of that.
Golden, there's a foul. Carter getting his arm high on Gilliard. It'll be team foul number 3, just number 1 on Carter.
I tell you, I think Tracy got a little point, though. Gilliard's pretty loose with that free arm, shoving people away, and that hasn't been called on him yet.
9:47 to play.
Gilliard's very quick, though. No taking that away from him.
Gustafson to Golden. Backdoor cut. Kimbrough says no, but they call the foul as he goes high to block the shot. So Gustafson back to the stripe where we mentioned he's only 58%, 1 for 2 today.
Well, you got to give Richmond credit there, Cale. They're running that backdoor Princeton stuff, and they're doing it very nicely right now. LaSalle should know that, and they got to be aware of that all the time.
Kimbrough's second foul, team foul number 4. Gustafson perfect on the first shot. The Spiders are now 8 for 11 from the free throw line. As a team, they're 67%. Now, this is a replay they're showing us. And Kimbrough looked like he might have had a block. The second one comes back out, so the Explorer lead is 64-61 as Croswell gets the rebound, his 5th.
Yeah, I thought Jared had a decent block there, but like I say, you have to deal with the first things first. You got to stop that backdoor cutting.
Now Powell, guarded by Gustafson, takes a 2-pointer. That will not go. Kimbrough goes over the top and commits the foul on KO. So it's 3 on Kimbrough, 3 on Beatty, and 3 on Brookins.
You know, it's one of those situations where Jared, you try to teach this. Instead of trying to grab that rebound, you get one hand in there and back tap it. But he went over the top. I think he could have got the one hand in there.
Powell missing just his 3rd shot in 9 attempts tonight. Score lead is 3 with 9:14 to play.
Oh, boy.
Gilliard a kick to Wojcik. Wojcik fakes, now takes and bricks the 3, and it's out of bounds off of Richmond. The Explorers took 17 3-pointers in the first half. They've only taken 4 of them here in the second half. Spiders, in the meantime, are 1 for 4 after going 6 for 9 in the first half. 3-point edge for the Explorers with just under 9 minutes to play. Powell to Peary. Now Croswell rotates it weak side, sets a screen for Peary. Peary looking to drive, hits the brakes. Powell wide open for 3. That one won't go, and the rebound pulled down by Golden.
Yeah, good position on Croswell. I think they were trying to get the ball down low to Kimbrough, being guarded by KO, hoping to get his 4th foul, but give KO credit. He overplayed him. There's another backdoor.
Gilliard finds his way alone for an assist by Golden.
And in fairness, to Salle, he's been beaten now 3 times that way.
64-63 LaSalle lead. Carter calls out directions at midcourt. Did not play much at all Wednesday night in the loss at St. Bonaventure. He was spelled here. Now he gets it into Croswell. Croswell with Golden. 3 on the shot clock. Croswell underneath that. Did he step out of bounds? I believe he did. He made the reverse layup, but he stepped out of bounds, so it's 7:56 to play. The Explorers turn it over for their 7th time, and we'll take a break. 64-63 LaSalle lead. This is Explorer Basketball on ESPN+.
Network issues waste time and money. Ready for a better solution for your company's IT needs? Total Technology Resources is a full-service technology and communications company providing affordable products and services for businesses. From network admin and infrastructure to network security, Total Technology Resources is your smarter and faster business solutions partner. Go to thetechresources.com. That's thetechresources.com. Total Technology Resources.
Hi, this is Pookie Powell, and you're listening to the Salle University Basketball Fight On Explorers.
NovaCare Rehabilitation is the Delaware Valley's leader in physical rehabilitation and occupational health and the exclusive provider of athletic training services and rehabilitation to the explorers of LaSalle University. With more than 90 convenient locations in Philadelphia, South Jersey, and Delaware, NovaCare maximizes physical well-being in patients of all ages and abilities. Let NovaCare's team of professionals put you back in your game after surgery or an injury at work, home, auto, or play. When you're injured, think NovaCare first. For a center near you and a prompt appointment, call 800-770-NOVA or visit novacare.com.
Next time you're looking to explore great taste, try Hers, making only the highest quality snacks since 1946. Hers has always been discovering ways of delivering great flavor and taste to Philadelphia. Hers, live life with flavor and go explore.
Elsewhere in the Atlantic 10, 2 games underway. UMass trailing big at home, trailing St. Joseph 64-52 with 12:43 to play at VCU. The Rams lead George Washington 51-40 with 15:39 to play. Here the Explorers are clinging to a lead. Ed Croswell stepped out of bounds on a would-be reverse layup. The 9th turnover of the game. Explorers rallying from a 10-point second-half deficit to lead it by 4, but that's down to 1 now. And now here's a steal. Carter gets Gilliard to cough it up. 3-on-1 break led by Carter. Carter back to Powell, back to Beatty. Beatty doesn't know that Gilliard's coming from behind. His teammates don't talk to him, and Gilliard gets an easy steal. And just like that, the Spiders are on top, and Pookie Powell commits the foul. That's just bad communication on all fronts from the Explorers, and Powell, this 50-year senior, cannot commit that foul.
Yeah, I mean, there was a couple of things that were disappointing on that. First of all, I thought Tracy was going to go and then bounce pass it off to Croswell for a layup.
Yes.
He pulled it out, but, you know, then I thought for sure Tracy Carter's going to have his shot blocked by Gilliard, but he put it on the ground, and Gilliard kept coming.
So just like that, Gilliard coughs it up, and he was so far behind the play that Beatty had no idea he was getting back into it. And Gilliard makes the N1, and Explorers led 64-61, just like last time. It wasn't the blitz that Richmond put on when the Explorers took their last lead, but they suddenly lead it by 2. Explorers scoreless for the last 2:42, and Richmond on a 5-point run, 5-0 run.
Yeah, right now there's 3 plays of all going against LaSalle. You know, one of them, of course, that last one was their own fault, but right now they're the difference in this game.
Entry pass to Kimbrough. Kimbrough guarded by Cayo, has 3 fouls. Give it back out to Beatty, too hot to handle, and the Explorers' turnovers are piling up. Now that's number 9.
Yeah, and that was one of those times where Kimbrough had Cayo one-on-one, and I was kind of hoping he'd stay with it and take him down low. A couple of shot fakes, maybe draw that 4th foul, but
Here he comes in for Kimbrough. Kimbrough.
I know Saul Perry got some time on the bench because of the, you know, the back doors he let up. He's got to watch that. Now he's back in there.
Wojcik guarded by Beatty. In a back-and-forth game, Richmond leading most of the way, but here in the second half, a couple lead changes. Golden underneath, reverse layup, no good, but a foul on the play. Croswell's there.
Wow, that was an awfully late whistle, Cale.
It's going to be Shaggy D's getting called for his second, and Golden will go to the stripe. Golden, 67% shooter.
I hate to say this, but if LaSalle isn't forcing a turnover, the only times they're really getting the stops is when Richmond kind of takes a bad shot.
Golden is 2 for 2 today.
And Richmond's running their offense without too much obstruction from LaSalle.
18 points for the sophomore. Now 19, and the lead is 3. 67-64, 6:48 to play.
Golden looks like he should be in Joseph and his amazing Technicolor dream coat.
I'll take your word for it. I got my Technicolor dream coat wrapped over the
That's
chair.
right, you do.
Golden misses the second free throw. It's a 3-point Richmond lead.
Your coat's an icon, Cale.
Now Carter between the circles.
Oh.
Peary guarded by Gustafson. Screen and roll with Croswell. Peary can't find him, so they stay on the perimeter.
Eddie's got to hold that screen a little longer.
He's trying to back his man in as a backdoor cutting Carter. Double team comes to Dees. He finds an open man. Beatty for 3. In and out, but Croswell with an offensive rebound. Then back to the top. D. Nothing there. So Beatty looks to penetrate. Back to Dees. Peary.
Oh.
Comes to the
Eddie
left.
Croswell did all the work. Kind of feed the big guy down there.
Offensive rebound, number 12 for the Explorers, but just 9 points off those second chances. Carter drives, steps through, feeds a pass to Beatty. Beatty denied. So Peary finds Carter. Carter for 3. No good. Tracy Carter chases it down, but Gilliard gets there first. And again, the Explorers just do not convert second chance opportunities.
Yeah, that was an opportunity to big time for them there. Great rebound by Croswell.
9 points on now Gilliard for
brother.
3. No good. But the Explorers, it's tipped out of bounds. I thought it was off Beatty, but instead that was Wojcik who got a hand on it.
To be honest with you, I agree with you there. I thought it was off Beatty also.
So Pookie Powell comes in for Tracy Carter. After going 6 for 9 from the arc in the first half, the Spiders are now 1 for 5. Grace comes in for Golden. Powell, Beatty, Croswell, Carter, and Dees for the Explorers. No, Carter's on the bench. It's Peary, who gets it in the corner for 3. No good. And Croswell is mugged in the paint, thrown to the deck by Cayo, who picks up his 4th foul.
No, they're not calling on KO. They're calling on Grace.
Grace. It'll be the 7th team foul regardless. So Ed Croswell on the strength for a 1-and-1.
Well, you're 5:24. You're 1-and-1 the rest of the way. Maybe get you to 2.
Croswell 1 for 2 today.
When you're down, you score while that clock's not running. That's an advantage. Attaboy, Eddie.
Now 2 for 3, 4 points on the day, 64% on the season. And here comes Grant Golden, a quick breather as Grace checks out with his 2nd foul.
To be honest with you, I kind of was surprised that Coach Mooney made that substitution at all. It doesn't surprise me that Golden's back in there.
Croswell trying to cut the lead to 1. Nope. Golden with the rebound.
I almost tell from the moment you released that it was going to be hard.
7 boards with 19 points for Grant Golden. 67-65 Richmond lead. 5:14 to play. KO. Back to Gilliard. Shot clock at 10. Gilliard at midcourt. Wants a screen sent by KO. Gets it. Drive. Kicked it back to KO. KO hesitant. Crosses over. Spins in the paint. Hangs in the air. Gets it to go. Those are the shots he made at the outset of this game.
All right, that's just one-on-one great talent there by KO. I mean, LaSalle actually defended that rather well, but KO, very, very good player, and he made the most of it.
11 points now. D's into the paint, strong, high off the glass, no good offensive rebound. Croswell has it go through his hands. And now at 4:35, the Spiders trying to rebuild their lead.
Not one of Shaggy's best shots. Eddie almost got that offensive rebound.
Wojcik to Golden. Golden with a hand off to Gilliard. Gilliard's going to penetrate and get right to the bucket for a layup. Sport defense just not there today.
Yeah, Golden, it was a crisscross off the high screen, and by the time Gilliard got to it, LaSalle wasn't really set, and Gilliard kind of had the Garden State Parkway to the basket.
Here's Powell down the lane, scoop shot up and in, and that ends a 9-1 run that Spiders have put on since Explorer's last lead. Here comes some pressure.
Well, we got to go the last 4 minutes the way we went the last 3 minutes of the first half.
KO trapped on the sideline, forced to do a turnover. Croswell steps in front for turnover number 10. Now Powell. His Explorers down by 4. Into the corner, Beatty. Beatty drives, now steps back. Pookie Powell top of the key, 3:45 to play. Screen set by Croswell. Powell chases him into the paint, kicks it to Beatty in the corner. Beatty on the baseline, back out to Powell, catch and shoot. Nope, it's Beatty for 3. Pow! Dave Beatty from Pookie Powell. The Explorers are within a point.
I thought we were going to get an up and down on Pookie, but fortunately he had an outlet pass to Beatty. Oh, don't reach, Saul.
Saul Peary, no reason to reach in and commit that foul. So we go to our final scheduled break of the night. 71-70 Richmond lead. 3:23 to play. We'll be back with more LaSalle basketball on ESPN+.
Network issues waste time and money. Ready for a better...
Whether you need to sell your home, buy a home, or refinance your current home, Peter Bucksbaum is here to help. Call Peter directly at 215-740-8999 or visit peterbucksbaum.com.
Gateway Funding Diversified Mortgage Services, LP, NMLS number 1071.
Fans, are you looking for something imprinted or embroidered? If so, let Campus Clothes help you get the look. Visit us on the web at campusclothes.com. You may not play well, but you always look good. Campus Clothes, get the look.
What do holistic healing therapies, yoga, and Zumba have to do with treating breast cancer? Everything. Holy Redeemer Breast Care was designed with this very belief in mind. Beyond our sophisticated cancer care are support services focused on your emotional, spiritual, and social well-being. We look beyond your cancer to focus on every aspect of your life so you can too. That's breast care from Holy Redeemer. Visit holyredeemer.com/breastcare. Holy Redeemer Hospital is a member of the Penn Cancer Network.
NovaCare Rehabilitation is the Delaware Valley's leader in physical rehabilitation and occupational health and the exclusive provider of athletic training services and rehabilitation to the Explorers of LaSalle University. With more than 90 convenient locations in Philadelphia, South Jersey.
Right now, these two teams are 8th and 9th in the Atlantic 10 standings. Explorers have one win over the Spiders, who are 5-8 in the conference. Explorers are 6-7, but Jake Wojcik on the line for a 1-1. A 71-70 Richmond lead, 3:23 to play. So Explorers could get a W today. They would sweep the season series. Wojcik makes the first.
Yeah, and like I say, the sadness about that last defensive possession by LaSalle was, you know, Salt Perry reaching. It just, you know, you don't have to do that. Solid defense will get you the ball the way you want it.
And Wojcik makes them pay with a pair of makes. 73-70 Richmond advantage. Explorers' last lead was 64-63.
This would be a good time for Salt Perry to hit a three.
Screen set by Croswell. Powell now into the paint he goes, jump stops, dishes it off, but he's fouled before. It's going to be Gustafson. That'll send Powell to the stripe for a 1-and-1.
Oh, that's not a shooting? I guess he was
I'm
passing.
not sure what the official said. He held 2 fingers up. I think he means 1-and-1.
Oh.
Yeah, Powell did dish it off.
Yep. 1-and-1.
Powell makes the first. 23 points on the game. Richmond lead down to 2. When the Explorers fell behind by 9 in the first possession of the second half at Richmond, came back to win that game. Powell now goes to 6 for 6 from the stripe and cuts the Spider lead to 1. Golden finds Gilliard.
Now watch David Beebe let Gilliard get in front of him there. He's definitely one you want to make him go back to the ball, not get the ball going forward.
73-72. 3 minutes to play. Gilliard in the paint, hangs in the air. Beatty blocks the shot, then keeps it in play. The Explorers trying to reclaim the lead. Dees crossover. Double team comes. He recognizes it, gets it back to Beatty.
I think the crowd helped him out there, Kale. I don't know if he did recognize it. They were yelling so loud, he looked up.
Now Powell kicks to the corner. Peary for 3. No good. Rebound. Controlled by
over the top?
Ed Croswell knocked to the deck.
Wow.
Peary.
I mean, he had position there, and Gustafson just went right on his shoulder.
Golden just got away with the travel.
He sure did.
Gets it back. His runner off the glass it in. And Chris Moody calls a timeout. As Saul Peary with that miss, now 1 for 8 from beyond the arc, but a couple big misses there. Croswell looked like he took some lumber on that rebound attempt.
Well, the only people that didn't see that, Kale, that were the fellows that count the most, the boys in the striped shirts. I mean, he's giving an explanation to Coach Howard that I'm watching, and when he has to go that deep in the explanation, then I think, in all honesty, he knows he missed it.
So the timeout called as the Explorers trail it 75-72. Grant Golden with the layup brings him 8 points shy of the 1,000-point mark. He's 9 for 11 from the field, 8 rebounds, 4 assists for the big guy.
I don't think Golden's taking a shot longer than 2 feet.
The Explorers,
other than his foul shots,
have only led for 18.8% of this game, 7 minutes and 5 seconds. The Spiders have had a lead for 78.7%. Second chance points, another issue for these Explorers. 13 rebounds. No offensive boards for Richmond. They're being out-rebounded 32-20. But the Explorers are not converting them. But here's the other bugaboo stat that we see almost every night.
Now the points in the paint are the killers.
41-20 Richmond advantage.
And, you know, unlike against other teams that get their points in the paint by, you know, pounding down low, Richmond's getting it with backdoor cuts and transition. And, you know, that kind of bothers you because there are 2 things that you can defend. You know, it requires maximum effort, maximum concentration. Another thing, maximum communication.
75-72. The Richmond lead. The Explorers now shooting 10 for 27 from the field, 3 for 10 in the second half. The Spiders have fallen off, but still shooting 65% for the game from the field. Here's Beatty to Powell.
Unless you have a wide open 3, you want to kind of take it to the hole and draw a foul.
Dees in the corner for 3, drains the triple, and then ties it up at 75.
That was wide open. I love it.
Shaggy Dees with 16 points on 3 for 7, shooting from beyond the arc. Powell with the assist. Under 2 to play. Big battle going on. Golden with Croswell. Now there's KO all alone at Golden, and he has an easy 5th assist.
Yeah,
and now Gilliard just steals the ball.
Oh, I turned my head, darn it.
Beatty just lazily passed it in, and Gilliard was lingering. That could be the game right there if the Explorers don't get a stop with 90 seconds to play. A double team. Ashley Howard literally biting his tongue. Now Gilliard back at midcourt, guarded by Powell. 10 on the shot
that
clock.
Screen from Golden.
Gilliard with a handoff. Wojcik for Beatty gets the rebound off the miss. Pushes it ahead to Dees. Dees between the legs.
Reverse it one more.
Now Beatty to Powell. The Explorers down by 2. 1:09 to play. Powell back at midcourt. Croswell sets a screen for him and rolls to the bucket. Into the corner. Beatty for 3. No good. Rebound Golden with 1 minute to play. 75-77. The Spiders can run it down to about 30 seconds. 50 left. Gilliard guarded by Powell. Golden sets a high screen. They wave him off.
Yeah, but Eddie Croswell's got to help Pookie on that high screen and hedge to force Gilliard to go wide.
8 on the shot clock. Gilliard looking to drive. Pulls up. Back to Golden. Golden for 3. Banked it in. He banked it in with 33.5 seconds left. Unbelievable. Grant Golden celebrating.
Like I say,
the banked in 3.
That's the third play, or that's the fourth play. When you know it's going your day, you have your big man taking a shot he never takes, and he throws it up, and it banks.
So Grant Golden, the stats, he is now 13 for 42 from beyond the arc, including a 22-foot bank shot. But that notwithstanding, the Explorers just allowing KO for an easy layup, and then David Beatty just rolling the ball in without looking at Gilliard.
Right, when I talk about communication, the KO layup was a classic example of the lack of it because they double teamed, but that means the other 3 have to come off and get in the paint, you know, to overplay anybody that's cutting down the middle, and the other 3 stayed away from him. He had, like I said, the Garden State Parkway again to go down there.
So not over yet. You don't need the 3-pointer here. You got to drive, try to get a steal, and then foul.
And you got to give Gilliard credit for staying on top of it. You know, they get that layup, and then Dees makes a, you know, kind of a lazy pass, and Gilliard's right there. And then Golden hits a banked 3 off of that turnover. Wow.
So across midcourt, 3 seconds to game and shot clock, but Powell's going to drive it and kick it back to the top where it's stolen by Wojcik. Wojcik down the lane, and he lays it in to make it a 7-point game. 82-75 with 25 seconds to play. Another costly turnover down the stretch. Powell around the corner. Steps back, takes the 3-pointer. That won't go. Croswell has the rebound, tipped from behind.
Didn't get it.
I think Gilliard is fouled, and that crowd will funnel out now with 16.2 seconds to play. And we thought the Explorers were over these late-game hiccups when they won 4 in a row, but 2 very, very, very costly mistakes down the stretch here. A couple of them. There was the steal from behind at the top of the key, and now Gilliard to the stripe. Misses the front end of the 1-on-1. Croswell gets the rebound. Dees behind the back, avoids the defender. Now pulls up for 3, tries to lean in for the foul. They'll say it was just an air ball, but.
Well, I guess I'm doing a little begging here, Kale. I'm embarrassed about that, but.
He's trying to lean in and get instead of just taking a straight, they're not going to foul you. Lean in and take the clean shot. On the inbounds to get it to Golden. Now across midcourt, and there will be, now KO will go for the dunk. And it will look like a 9-point loss, but the Explorers let this one get away in the final 90 seconds of play with some careless ball handling and very, very terrible decision-making. 84-75, the final score. The Explorers give up 84 points for the second time in the new year, and it's to another Virginia school, and now they've lost 3 in a row, and instead of inching their way towards the top, they see themselves sinking towards the bottom with a loss at home in front of a near-capacity crowd at Tom Gola Arena. 9-point loss. We'll be back with more Explorer basketball after this.
Elliott Lewis Corporation is the largest mechanical service contractor in Philadelphia, delivering service you can depend on for more than 100 years. Elliott Lewis can handle all of your mechanical maintenance, repair, design, installation, plumbing, refrigeration, energy solution, and facilities management needs. Their clientele includes mission-critical operations to non-profit organizations and everything in between. Find out how Elliott Lewis cost-efficient and creative solutions can help you at elliottLewis.com or call 215-698-4400. Elliott Lewis are proud to be part of LaSalle's team. Is your technology slowing you down? Are you confused about the cloud? Broom Street can help. We provide full-service IT solutions. Call us at 215-674-2755. That's 215-674-2755, or visit us at broomstreet.com.
Whether you need to sell your home, buy a home, or refinance your current home, Peter Bucksbaum is here to help. Call Peter directly at 215-740-8999 or visit peterbucksbaum.com.
Gateway Funding Diversified Mortgage Services, LP, NMLS.